Assalamu alaikum class, how are you all? Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is integers, rational numbers and real numbers. Before starting this chapter, we should know about the basics of this chapter, like what are integers, what is a real numbers. So first of all, we are going to read about the negative numbers. What are negative numbers? Those numbers which have negative sign with them, they are called the negative number. As you can read, the negative number minus 89.2 is read as negative 89.2. Then next, what are integers? What are integers? So in primary schools we have learned about whole numbers such as 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So when we add the positive and negative sign with these whole numbers, we will call it as the integers. So the negative numbers will called the negative integers and the positive numbers will called as a positive integers, and 0 is neither a positive integer nor a negative integer. So as a whole, these all numbers will called as the integers. 0, 1, 2, 3 and 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, so on. So these numbers are called the integers. Now we are going to solve. Practice now question number 1. Then we will do the related question from the exercise. So we are going to do this question in your lecture 1 for week 4. So in this question it is given, some numbers are given and we have to show them, and we have to make the list that which numbers are positive integers, negative integers, positive numbers and negative numbers. So some numbers are called the negative integers, but some are not called as the negative integer, they are called as negative number. So now we are going to differentiate between negative numbers and negative integers, positive numbers and positive integers. Now we are going to solve question number 1, practice now, which is on page number 27. So in question number 1, these are the number minus 5, 2013, 2013, 0, minus 1 by 2, 1.666, minus 3.8, 3 by 4, minus 17, 6 and minus 2 by 3. So these are the numbers. Now we will write its names. So this is practice now. Question number 1, page number 27. I have write all the numbers and made the column. Now I will write the names of these numbers here. So now we are going to write which are the positive integers. 213 is the positive integers. 213 is a positive integer because it has positive sign with it and it's not in the fraction. Now 6 is also the positive integer because 6 has the positive sign and it is not in the fraction. Now we will find the negative integer. Minus 5 is the negative integer because it has negative sign with it and it's not in fraction, so it will called as negative integer. Now minus 17 is also a negative integer because it has negative sign with it and the number it's not in fraction, so it will called as negative integer. Now we will name the numbers as positive numbers. 213 is also a positive number. It is also called as positive number. And 1.66 is a positive number. I am writing PN for positive number. 3 by 4 is a positive number. It's not an integer because it's in fraction form. So the numbers which is in fraction form, we will not name it as positive integers. So this is the positive number and this is the positive number. 213 is positive number and 6 is also the positive number. Now we will identify the positive negative numbers. So minus 1 by 2 is a negative number. I am writing NN for negative number. Minus 3.8 is also a negative number because it's in fraction form. And minus 2 by 3 is also a negative number because it's in fraction form. So we have write the names of all the numbers, and 0 is neither positive nor negative. Neither positive nor negative. So this was the complete solution for question number 1. Practice now, which is on page number 27. Now we will do exercise question which is related to this question. Now we will do this question number 1 of exercise 2a. We have to find which terms are positive integers, which are negative integers, which are positive numbers, and which are negative numbers, just like our practice now. So we will enlist our numbers and then we will identify it and name it. So let's start. So now we are going to do our exercise 2a, question number 1. Now I am going to write question number 1. First element is 0 minus 0.3, then it's 1 by 5, then it's 0, then it's minus 5 by 7, then it's 4.33, then minus 12, then 10001, then minus 1 by 2, minus 2017, and 4. So these are the numbers. We have to name it as positive numbers, positive integers, negative numbers, and negative integers. Minus 0.3, can you guess? It has negative sign and it's in decimal point, so it will be in fraction form. So we will name it as negative number. I will write NN for negative number, NI for negative integers, PN for positive numbers, and PI for positive integers. So now 1 by 5, it's in positive number and it's a positive number and it's in fraction, so we will write it as positive number. Now 0, neither positive nor negative. Now minus 1 by 5 by 7, it has a negative sign and it's in fraction, so it will be a negative number. 4.3, it will be a positive number because it has a positive sign and it has a decimal point, so it's in fraction, so we will name it as positive number. Now minus 12 will be a negative integer because it don't have a fraction. Now 10001, it will be a positive integer. Now minus 1 by 2, it will be a negative number because it's in fraction. Minus 207, this is your negative integer because it has a negative sign and it's not in fraction. Now 4 will be a positive integer because it has a positive sign and it don't have any fraction form. Now for your practice, can you guess this number? Is it a positive number, positive integer, negative number, negative integer? Can you think about it? Yes, it's a positive integer because it's not in fraction and it has a positive sign. Now can you guess this number? Yes, you're right. It's a negative number because it has a decimal point with it. So we will not name it as a negative integer. Now what about this? Yes, it will be a positive number because it has a positive sign and it has a decimal. So that's why it will be a positive number. So from this clearly we come to know that whenever we have a positive sign with the number and it's not in a fraction or decimal form, then we will call it as a, then we will name it as a positive integer. And whenever there is a positive sign and the number is in decimal form or in fraction, we will name it as a positive number. And similarly, whenever we have a negative sign with the number and it's in decimal or in the fraction form, then we will call it as a negative number. And whenever there is a number and it has a negative sign with it and it's not in decimal and a fraction, we will name it as a negative integer. And 0 is the neither positive nor integers. And for your revision, what are the negative numbers? What are the integers? Integers are 0, then plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, and so on. So these are the integers. We can also write it the integers like this: 0 in between, then plus 1 and negative 1, plus 2 and negative 2, plus 3 and negative 3, so on this side and so on this side. So these all are all about the integers, positive and negative numbers, positive and negative integers. Okay, Allah Hafiz. Thanks for watching.